It's another day and we're happy to say we're single and we're healthy and we love it that way. Our melanin is popping in the morning glow, and we're about to tell you how the story goes.
Oh, hell nah.
Man, it's freezing out here.
Okay, I be with my bestie. We got the fresh tea, so tune in every Tuesday. Don't be messy. Elevate your mind, don't let none get you down. Cause this is Hot Thoughts. We covered the higher ground.
Welcome to another episode of High Thoughts. We thank you guys for joining us on today's episode, episode 9. We will be exploring how to navigate your Valentine's Day, whether you are a single lady or a gent, or you are in a situation, relationship type of thing. So let's get into it. All right, T. So I don't know if you heard or you saw on Instagram floating around this week, or I guess that last week, but Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast, also known as Mr. Pump It Up, okay, just scored an amazing deal. Is that funny? You really like Joe's music, so that's why it's really funny.
Listen, I'm a Joe fan, but anyways.
I'm a fan of the podcast. I'm a fan of Podcast Joe for sure. But yeah, so Joe Budden brings his podcast to Patreon. So give it up for Joe. You know what I'm saying? I think that's amazing for, a Black man to be able to move into such a different space in his career. Joe joins Patreon as the head of creator equity, and they also gave him equity, which is what these companies need to be doing if they're bringing on somebody who's going to bring you an audience consistently twice a week. And not just twice a week, because now if he's doing it on Patreon, I'm sure he's going to be giving exclusive episodes, extra episodes on top of what they already do. Like, they literally put out 2 podcasts a week, and they are not short. They're like 2-hour podcasts.
Right. I think that was a really smart move. And I'm wondering if he's going to bring all of the other podcasts underneath him to Patreon.
See, I didn't read that the article, but I'm sure eventually that will be a play, because he has his own network with the Joe Budden podcast. Like, he created it from that. And he has his 2 female-led podcasts, which I've listened to both, See the Thing Is and Girl, I Guess. I've listened to both of them recently. Love their perspectives because they're all so different, right? So yeah, I think it's major. I think it's big moves. I think it's great for the podcasting world. The reason he left Spotify was because of them not paying him his just due. You know what I mean? What he felt he deserved, which, as someone who has been an employee, and, like many of us have been employees, you understand that most of the time your employer is not paying you what you actually should be getting paid. You know what I mean? And they're never going to pay you just them. That's just the rule of thumb, right? Like, you're never going to make what your boss makes. So let's just be clear with that until your boss leaves that, that position. So, that's just what it is. But I just wanted to bring that up as just a congratulations to the Joe Budden pod, because it's definitely one of my favorite pods.
You love that podcast, but it's a good one. So I think that was a power move. I think that was dope. So go Joe. Go Joey.
Yes. Now, let's get away from the boys and let's talk about
Valentine's Day.
I will read the book just for y'all today.
But did y'all see? Okay, so Leah got all dressed up today, and she sees me because obviously we're in 2 separate places, and she's like, "Tanisha, I dressed up for Valentine's Day," and I'm like,
"My nails."
Oh shit. Yeah, they don't match, but it's all good, boo. You looking real like real rosy and red. Okay, boo, looking real cute, right?
Thank you, boo. But. Let's get into it, T. Hit us off. What are we talking about?
Let's get into it. So, as everyone probably already knows, me and this young lady are both single. So we really want to dip into What does Valentine's Day look like for a single woman during quarantine? If you're really quarantining out there. If you're doing it the right way, what does your Valentine's Day look like?
Right. Are you being romantic by someone, T?
No.
Not at all? Nothing? I know that's
Nothing. It's dry, as you say.
You don't need to deserve a mention. Just what it is.
It is what it is. It's dry, but during this time, I think it's a good time because people don't romance themselves, right?
That's very true.
And I see you just snuck that question in, but bitch, do you got somebody coming over for Valentine's Day? Hold up.
That's funny. No.
What's your Valentine's Day looking like, boo?
Oh, girl, we both single. You just said it. You said it for us. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, that don't mean you ain't got a little.
No, I have plans. But I will not be giving too much of this energy to anyone who doesn't deserve it. So we're just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I feel you.
Listen, I take mixed signals as a real sign, as a no. In apostrophe. No, not apostrophe, exclamation point. So why do I always say apostrophe for exclamation point? I can't even talk today. It's the red lip.
Listen, we're gonna put a period because we ain't rocking with the bullshit. And I love that. Like, no, seriously, like mixed signals, not knowing what you want, all this shit is just too much. It's too much for the brain. That's a whole nother episode.
Read your mind. Like, you can't expect me to be like, if I just wait around, if I just wait for him, he gonna do. No. First of all, I am a beautiful bachelorette. Okay, who they say eligible for the bachelorette. Okay, who knows her value, who sees it. I know who I am. I don't need someone to gas me up. You know what I mean? Gaslight me. None of that. I don't need that. So yeah, I feel like if you're giving me mixed signals, I'm gonna just break it down. I'm gonna just cut it off at the end and be like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Because when you know what you want, then you could come and talk to me like a real man. So yeah, I don't do all that. But
message.
Message. No, for real.
But no, I feel you. I feel you on that. I've the dating world makes me sick. But moving right along, since that is the case, like, I just feel like, look, if you're a single woman out there, get you a glass of wine. If you don't drink, get your favorite drink or your favorite food. And I think just relaxing, whatever that looks like for you. So whether that's a hot bath, a hot shower, whether that's I would say spa day, but damn, I don't know if you want anybody rubbing on you during this time.
It depends on what city you're in. You know what I mean? If you are in, the southern states, then yeah, you can go do all that. But here in LA, like, things are slowly opening up, but I won't be going to any spas. Like,
no time soon.
That won't be happening. So
no, I feel you. I think, but definitely, like, just relaxing and allowing yourself to breathe and just, do you ever like look at yourself in the mirror? I know I went through this as being a young mother. Certain things just changed on me, my breasts, my stretch marks. But then as I started to get, mature, started to look at myself, and there were certain things that I was like, you start like loving yourself or appreciating it, especially when you realize what people are going through as far as, like, for instance, if let's say your breast sag, right? I'm a mother, so you can all put that together. You look in the mirror, you're like, my boobies sag, right? But look, I'm blessed, right? They're healthy. They're mine. Embrace them. So I think Valentine's Day could be the day where you look at yourself and you love on yourself.
Yeah.
A man who really likes you, loves you, a woman who really likes you, loves you, is going to like kiss all your flaws.
Right. It's the truth.
So yeah, like, I think that would, especially during this, this whole like COVID shit. I'm pretty sure people put on weight. We've all put on weight or whatever. Like, so I think instead of like knocking yourself down that day, like, let that be your day to yourself. Buy yourself some flowers. Get the house smelling good.
Exactly. Definitely agree. I even, I believe in, me, I do all of the things from nails to feet to all that. Like, I definitely believe in pampering yourself. But also, like, you could kind of have, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about GALentines Day, right? I did one last year with my friends, 2020, before pandemic started. One of my
What's
friends,
GALentine's Day? Sorry, what's that?
break it down, because you and maybe another viewer may not know what GALentine's Day is. So, for the world, it's something that I don't know who made up, but I'm assuming some sorority girl made this up. GALentine's Day is, when you get together with your gals on Valentine's Day, or maybe the day before Valentine's Day, because maybe some of your friends already have plans. So you get together around that time of Valentine's Day, and you guys just, eat, you drink, you laugh, whatever you guys do, dance, like whatever your GALentine's Day looks like. It's just where you get together with your girls. So I did one last year. I didn't host it, but I went to one, and it was really cute. There was a lot of tequila in the room, and that's my favorite. So we were good there. And it was just good vibes. We like played games, and it was just really cute. So I think that's another cute idea to do if you have friends who you trust in, hanging out and quarantining type.
Right.
So I think that could be a cool idea.
No, I think that's definitely a cute idea. I know, as you know, Leah, this is my first Valentine's Day in 7 years that I don't have one. Wow. So I wish I could be there with you, but to be with close friends or family or whatever that is, like, I think this year people just want to feel love or be loved on. So I don't, as long as it's from someone that the love is mutual, you should be around that person, because I have heard that people become depressed around Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah, like people, because it's like that, I guess it's that other holiday that reminds you that you're alone, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never felt that way about Valentine's Day. Like, I've never felt super lonely about it, even if I did, man, it's been a few years that I haven't had a Valentine's. No, I don't even know. Like, I can't even keep up with it because I've been single. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 years or so. I don't know. So,
right.
I don't know. I guess I just never really think about it. But I think when you're in a relationship, it's when you think about it the most. Or maybe you just got broken up with. Maybe you got broken up with in December or something, and you're like, oh my God, I don't have a Valentine's Day now. I guess you could freak out then. Yeah, but I don't know. It's not really something I truly like think about or really get depressed about it or anything like that. But I could see that, if you start seeing all your friends getting engaged and in relationships,
right,
it could possibly make you feel that way. But yeah, again, I like seeing people in relationships. I think it brings out a different person. Hopefully it's a good thing that it brings out. So yeah, I don't really think about it like that. I'm always just like, girl, let me see what he got you.
Oh yeah. No, I think love is beautiful, right? But feelings are real, and so it's just the acknowledgement. So I think, like I said, this year you may wonder, like, yo, it's just Valentine's Day. A lot of men brush off Valentine's Day like it's whatever, but women take it serious. And for the men out there who take it serious, yeah, they want a gift. And that's my next question. Have you ever bought a man a gift for Valentine's Day?
I was going to ask, we're on the same page, girl.
Okay.
Yes, of course I have, right? I've been in relationships. I've definitely bought guys Valentine's gifts. It was funny because I low-key was thinking about getting a guy a Valentine's Day gift this year, but that was if we were going to be exploring something. You know what I'm trying to say? But
right.
To the left. That's to the left. Yeah.
All the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I believe in getting somebody, especially with somebody you're dating. Like, if they're gonna give a nice gesture to you and like be thoughtful, because that's all Valentine's Day is like really a thoughtful thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, thank you so much for thinking of me and buying this, right? Because it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Like, it can even be like a cute little game, like, you know, like maybe you leave like a little scavenger hunt for somebody, or
Right.
you know, I don't know. Like, some men never get roses. I bought a guy some flowers one time, and he was like, "No girls ever bought me flowers before." I was like, "Well, you welcome, boo."
I mean, that's sweet. Like, I never physically bought a man a gift, but I have done nice things. Like, I've cooked, you know, cooked dinner, definitely put on a little bit of lingerie, do a little, you know.
You did a little dance.
I've done the little dance before.
How did that go to you? How did the dance go?
Girl, let me tell you, the dance.
What song did you do? Because that matters.
That does matter. What was the song? I think the song was Beyonce.
Tonight I Want to Dance, girl.
Yeah, I think it was that one. And the lingerie was hella sexy. Like, I looked so good, right? I like a little snack. But anyways, I couldn't stop laughing. I remember thinking to myself, bitch, you ain't drunk enough. So I just had like, I don't know, because it is funny, like when you're in the element, but like, he was very happy and he loved it. I remember him saying, stop laughing, like, get to it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he said, get serious from me, girl. Turn into my little dirty thing or whatever.
My little dirty thing.
I can't say the other words, you know what I mean?
That's funny. Have you ever danced for someone? I could totally see it.
I know, like, right? You would think that I would. Probably not in a serious way. No. But it's so funny because I always am the one to convince my friends to do it for their man. Like, I remember the time I convinced one of my friends to do it for her man. And at the time, it was when Rihanna's album, her Red album was out. And it was the song Skin. So if you know the song Skin by Rihanna, it's kind of a sexy song. Rihanna don't do songs like that, really. So I remember, but we were obsessed with Rihanna. We still are, obviously. But
we still are.
She did the dance, and I remember they both started laughing. And I'm outside the door listening. But it turned out great for them. They had a great evening. But I don't think I've ever done it seriously because I will probably just do that type of stuff. We're just sitting there chilling and I might just start dancing on you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm silly like that. So I don't know, but I'm going to have to do it one day. Who will be the lucky one? We'll see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's fun. Like, the whole role-playing thing is fun, right? And getting out of your character. I think those are always, like, fun things to do when you're in a relationship to keep it spicy.
Gotta keep it spicy, though.
Gotta keep it spicy, you know. I've heard of different things. You know, it's funny because you call me a prude, but, like...
I do not know. No. You are a self-proclaimed prude. And other people...
Oh!
I know that you're not. Let's be clear.
You know that I'm not.
Yeah, like you just try to act like it. And I don't like when you act like it because I know you're not. Let's go back to that dating episode when we talked about the one night stands, which people still was on my neck for that. Talking about, Leah, you don't even know what one night stands are? And, okay, don't worry about it, okay?
Yes, bitch, you don't, okay? But you going into like the role playing, like, would you ever let a man call you another, like call you another woman's name? Like, you know, like, you Leah, but I'm gonna call you Sarah tonight.
I wouldn't go for Sarah. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Definitely not Sarah. Nothing.
Would you go for another name, Lee?
Yeah, like if we were both role playing, like if he was like, you know, Damson Idris, you feel me? Like I'd be like, yes, Damson, yeah, okay. And then I'm somebody else, like if he want to call me Hallie or if he want to call me whoever, you know what I'm saying? But like, not Sarah. Like if you imagine it Sarah, I'm breaking up with you, period. Because I don't even know who Sarah is. I can't even think of a sexy Sarah, so I'm not with it. No.
Yo, you're hilarious. You said, and I can't even think of a sexy Sarah with the little
No, I can't. Like, yeah, if we're talking like, let's imagine you're this, or like I'm role playing to be like, if I'm being Rihanna for the night, yeah, call me Riri.
Oh, if I'm Riri for the night,
You turning it up, okay?
Turning it all the way up.
We might turn on S&M. We're gonna have to turn on all the songs that are Daniel. Listen, if he act crazy, he might be man down. So,
You too funny.
Don't get too crazy with the name calling now.
Right. Well, the name calling.
How about yourself? Would you role play in that way?
Yeah, I would. I think it's fun. Like, I've never done it, but I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, like like I said, when you're with someone for a long time,
you got to
right? You have to liven it up. You have to do new things. You have to be open. Let's face it. If you're with someone for 10 years, the person you were 10 years ago has changed. So you got to get into some new fun things, and I'm with it if it makes you happy. Right?
I totally agree. Sorry.
So what I was thinking, like, what is good music right now, right? What is a good Valentine's Day song when your boo coming over and you want to set the mood?
We're making a playlist.
We're making a playlist. Okay, we got a few songs on the list. Yes, let's make a playlist.
Okay. All right. What's on yours, girl? Because I'm a little stuck right here.
So on my playlist, let me bust out mine. Okay, this is what I wish I was doing with somebody, right?
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Manifest it,
Gotta. Okay. So Alicia Keys, Jill Scott. The song is called Jill Scott, if you're not aware of it.
Oh, but yeah. It's new.
It's new. It's so sexy. I love that song, and it's like a pretty song, right? It's a good one for when your man comes over. You're like, baby, sit down. Let me feed you. Let me rub your back. Like, yeah, it's that.
Why should Jill Scott again? Because everybody talk about how Jill Scott's a freak.
Maybe, and Jill Scott is on the song too.
Yeah, because Sir did a song called Jill.
Well, Miss Jilly must be getting it on. Jilly from Philly is busting it open.
I heard that she's like, a lot of people find her sexy, and that she's known to, like, I guess, be freaky. If you know her, if you talk to her, like, she's known for that, I don't know, but she may be all of that, honey. And I think she's an attractive woman. I think she's a beautiful woman. Okay, we're going to get into Victoria Monet, Touch. Oh, first of all, if you are lesbian, Touch Me is your song, okay? She talks about them short nails, keeping them clean. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for no incidentals, okay? And I understand. Even for the men, keep them nails low, keep them clean. We don't have time for no bacteria infections, anything crazy for my young women. Make sure you always check a man's nails, okay? Hygiene is very important. As they get older, they tend to be really into their hygiene, though,
Mm-hmm.
I typically like a very well-groomed man, or a man who, you don't have to be well-groomed, but you need to groom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like somebody who's more, who's like smoother than me, but I've done it before. And yeah.
I don't mind, as long as, like, I don't mind. Just keep your shit tight and right, smooth, and we all good over here. Nails do need to be cleaned, or they not getting none.
Yeah. That's a song.
Yes, that's a good one. So Jasmine Sullivan, On It with Ari Lennox.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sing for today.
Everybody want that. Then I have Usher. Can You Handle It?
Okay, I had to get it.
Yeah, you had to think about it, right? Can You Handle It and Do It To Me? So that's kind of like, I try to keep it small.
Usher, is that still Usher?
That's still Usher. Do It To Me. It's on the Confessions album, and it just makes do it to me. I want to feel you touch my body, baby, body, baby. I love it.
song. The song's not clicking to me, but
okay, I'll send it to you after this, boo. It's good though.
I'm make a playlist for my imaginary man over here.
Girl, you might be prancing through the house with your panties on broad, like, woo!
I only have one.
One song?
I only have one song I could think of for the Valentine's Day. Besides the whole Beyonce, which that's a good song. Tonight I Want to Dance for You, you know, Get Real. But it's a song, it takes me back all the way to like, I was probably in middle school when this song came out, y'all. So I should not have been listening to it, but it was my song. And I had an older boyfriend, so and I'm from the South. Again, I feel like I always got to say that I have to like preference this because it matters. The song choice matters, right? So this song is by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, okay? And I don't know who the female singer is on it, but if you feel me, follow along. It's called Ooh Na Na Na. And if you don't know it, I need you to go to YouTube right now, go to Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to music, title, and look up Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Ooh Na Na Na. I think that's the full title.
You want to sing it for him?
Nah, it's a little too risque for the show, you know? I want them to go listen to it. Do you want to sing it for them?
Oh, na, 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 I'm so horny, and I want you to fuck me, hey. I'm trying to masturbate. I don't know the words after that.
You know what I mean? Because it's just a lot, you know? I don't know if it's too much for the pot, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's the song. If you want to put it on, that's when you, after y'all had like, I don't know if you drink or not. I'm not here to encourage drinking, but I am here to say, after you have a drink, put that song on. Make sure he's sitting right there. You know what I'm trying to say? And give it to him. Okay. Or her, because I don't know what your preference is.
No, exactly. And that just made me think of another song, bitch. That made me think of Beyonce Rocket. Let me sit this ass on you.
Yes, that was a song.
Yes.
Especially that first part. Really just that first part. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Because that's all we really want to do, baby. Like, let me sit this ass on you and stop playing these games. What's going on?
But they be acting up too much out here. So you just, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. Because these men, they want the body, they want the goods, they want to be treated like a man. But But you
don't want to act like a man whenever it's time to step up and act like a man. Like, it's like, yo.
Like, you scared. I really feel like men are scary.
I think so too. I really think they're scared to get their little heart broken because they've already, again, we talked about this on a previous episode. I think they're heartbroken from old things that they've allowed to sit on their mental, on their heart, and they have not released that hurt. You know what I mean? And they're so guarded. Like, and I get it, because listen, women, we could be guarded too. I can be very guarded, right? When it comes to, because I don't play games, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you I like you. I'm gonna tell you that what I want, and if you aren't giving that to me after I'm giving you, right? Because it is a give and a take. I get it. But if you aren't giving that, I gotta go. Like, because I feel like I'm wasting time, and you're holding me almost like, what do they say? Like, when you hold something for a minute, you put it on the shelf. Right. I'm a shelf type of girl. Like, that is not gonna happen, because I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not silly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not new to this game. I'm true to this game. And yeah, like, I'm just not one to be sitting on the shelf while you going out on dates with other girls, while you trying to handle a situation, while you trying to break up with a whole girl, because who knows what the situation is going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not one to kind of sit around. Like, if you want me, you know how to act. Like, jump up on it, do what you did to get my attention. You know what I mean? Like, be on it, act upon it. Like, I'm a woman of action, right? The love language of, well, touch is definitely a love language, but my first love language is acts of service. Like, I will do things for you to let you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you even know that, right? Like, I may not tell you all the time that I love you. Obviously, I act as though I love you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to question that. Like, oh, I ain't worried about Leah do nothing crazy because she loves me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a person of action. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I think it's hard when that is your mentality, or when you're someone who's like, okay, look, I like you, what we doing? And I'm not saying, I think people get nervous because it's like, I'm not saying dive deep, right? But what I am saying is that we're not 20.
Yeah. I'm not saying let's be in a relationship. I'm saying let's get to know each other and let's be consistent. If you want to be with me, it's about consistency. And that's just what it is.
Right. And if you can't do that, then I'm going to chalk it up in my mind. And see, that's where you're better than me, because in my mind, I'll just put you in the friend category. I'll friend zone you real nice. Because I have no issue with you. I understand where we stand, and I'm cool with that. And I won't say anything because I feel like I say things, and if you're paying attention, you heard, and you just don't give a fuck. And once I realized,
Go ahead. You have patience.
No, I do have patience. I do have patience because I know things can get lost in translation, right? And I know everything is not cut and dry, right? Especially with communication, like, just because I did that doesn't mean I don't care, right? Just because I made a mistake doesn't mean I don't care. So yes, I try to be patient, but once it's like, then we're just gonna throw it away. And there's no hard feelings. Like, I'm not that girl who, I don't give a fuck. Just know that it's done, it's over, and we good, right? I just feel like it's just a lot of, like, people are just scary and then don't know what they want, and it's just all over the place. And I am let's be clear on what we're doing. And like you said, consistency. So, like, if you're forming this thing, this pattern or this vibe, then let's stay on it. As soon as you go off it, and now you start being consistently off it, then I'm chalking it up to, okay, this is a dud.
Yeah, you're not into this no more.
You're not into this anymore. And once that comes,
Tanisha, I hate when they say, but I am. I still feel the same. How do you still feel the same, but you're not acting the same? Somebody's lying. That's all. Yeah. That's what I chalk it up to. I chalk it up to someone is lying and they don't know how to tell you that they're lying, right? Like, they're like, oh, I really want to keep you around, so don't shut me out. But I'm just the type of girl, when I pick up the energy and the vibes and I feel like something's off, I gotta go. Like, and I don't know, listen, I don't know if it's me giving up too easily. I've heard that people always, oh, Lee, you give up too easily. But do I, or can I smell bullshit? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I just smell bullshit. And if we're not together, I don't owe you anything. You know what I mean? Like, I may really like you. Like, there have been people that I've really liked and I had to let them go because, like, I keep telling you the same thing and it's been weeks, it's been months, like, it's whatever. And I'm just kind of like, I already gave you a chance, like, you know, and I probably gave you more than one chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, if I let you come back in my life and you still do dumb stuff, or you still, like, don't handle it, like, with care, because if I like somebody, I'm gonna do my best to handle you with care. Like, I'm gonna be like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a couple it's okays, and I'm gonna give you a couple, like, all right, boo, I understand, but I just can't keep understanding, because I am an understanding person. I'm very understanding, like, very, very, very much. But I don't like inconsistency. That's just what it is. Patterns throw me off. Like, if I see your pattern is a little rocky, I'm over it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you on that. And another thing that gets on my nerves is the whole business, like, busy, excuse me. Like, someone saying you're busy. Listen, I held down a full-blown relationship on the fucking road, okay?
Yeah.
It is hard, yeah. But you cannot say you're too busy if your ass is sitting at home. I'm sorry. Like, so that's another thing. Like, it's just like, especially if you don't have children. If you don't have kids, so that's like, these are the things.
So I be trying to figure out why they busy. You don't got kids. Why you busy, boy?
I mean, how you busy and you can't do like a 20-minute, 30-minute call? Like, how you busy that you can't text? But girl, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation because
that's supposed to be about Valentine's Day. Our bad. We got sidetracked.
But we're gonna make this all fit together right here. If your boo, if your man or your woman, lessons. Okay, we're gonna call this high thought lessons, boo.
Okay.
If your man ain't giving you attention, he ain't serving it up, okay? Or she ain't serving it up.
What's that mean?
Serving it up meaning not being consistent, okay? Not doing things to make you smile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
And that could be small, simple gestures. Believe me, it don't take much to. I can't speak for men, but it don't take much for a woman to smile. And if he offers little fuckboy shit, he ain't getting none for Valentine's Day. That's when you cut it off on Valentine's Day, boo.
Valentine's Day, ooh, but what if she's still wanting the gift though? What if she like, ooh, but he might get me a gift. I can't cut him off on Valentine's. Listen, if by 8 p.m. you don't have a Valentine's gift, girl, break up with him, okay?
Listen, I'm serious. Look, if you don't have a Valentine's Day gift, okay, and you giving up the goods,
sis,
it's finito.
Sis and bro, okay? Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
For real, no, like it's definitely a thought. Like if you think about that type of stuff, right? Like when you're talking to somebody and you're like, ooh, I got them such a good gift. I really hope they like it. Like, and then they come with some bullshit or nothing. You be like, you be having to check yourself. Like, what happened? Like, really? That's never happened to me. So I can't truly empathize with that. But I know people who that has happened to them, right? Because maybe they didn't establish the relationship prior to the whole situation, but I've never had that happen. If I'm talking to someone, I'm getting a gift.
I mean, yeah, I've always gotten a gift, but then there's, like you said, there's establishing what this looks like. And I feel like I've always dated older men are just, and when I say older, y'all, I ain't talking like crazy older, but a more mature person is just, even if you're not together, they're going to get you something. They not on a bullshit where it's like, oh, we're not together, so I ain't going to, like, huh? Excuse me? Because I feel like if we're talking and we've been talking for a few months and your birthday comes around, I'm going to get you something. It may not be like, what you would get if you were my man, but right. I'm definitely going to acknowledge that it's your birthday. I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to do things to make you feel special on your day. And people be struggling with that. Like these poor boys, they be struggling. I don't know, up from down.
See, like that's a good one. Like if the person is not your if you guys are not officially in a relationship and it does come around to their birthday or Valentine's Day, what do you do? I've never had that situation really happen.
I mean, I've had it where we weren't together and my birthday came around and they treated me like I was, like I was a woman. I mean, we went out to dinner. I got a gift. And I felt special. And when I left there, I was like, oh, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm going to be your lady. Don't you worry, boo.
I think that's a question. What are, if a woman is looking, because listen, this is going to go out before Valentine's Day. So if a woman is looking to make a guy her boyfriend officially, what steps should they take? Like maybe we can help them with this, T. Like what steps should a woman take or a man take to make sure like, hey, we're not together on Valentine's Day, like officially, but I'm gonna treat you like that. And moving forward, like how do I make sure that we are partners? Like, how did you do that?
Well, I think first establishing communication and establishing what you want. I know for myself, it's like tug of war in my mind sometimes of like what I want, right? And I think that happens to a lot of people. Yeah. But establishing what do you want and what do you want to share with this individual? And then feeling comfortable with your feelings. I feel like so many people feel uncomfortable loving, liking, wanting more And since I'm like single now, I'm realizing that it's not as I used to be like, yo, I like you. So it's like to the point, like, what's up? Like, what we doing? Let's get to it. Like, what we doing?
Yeah, I'm still like that.
People are they get so nervous or they're afraid to.
Guys get so nervous. So you're like, I am literally telling you I like you, and you told me you like me. Why are you stuttering? Why are you doing all this? Like,
yeah. And I feel like the steps are just navigating through it, getting to know one another, hanging out, communicating. You have the right to change your mind. Like, that is an option. Definitely. It's an option. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like just being okay with being vulnerable, and also knowing. I feel like a lot of things with relationships too. Don't get me wrong. They're tough, right? They're hard to deal with, but people feel like if you're in a relationship, it's gonna like ruin everything you have going on. That's where you have to set boundaries. That's where you have to allow your partner to know where you're at in life.
Yeah.
You know, it's just all about communication, and allow the person to say, well, look, you seem a little busy. I don't fit into your box, but we can continue to talk. Or you seem a little busy, but so I'm gonna stay over here. Like, I just think you have to comb through it. You have to dig through it. You have to see where everyone is at and just figure it out. Because you get to a point in life where you just don't want to just be like giving up your body and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, last night we were together. Tonight he's with Brenda or whatever, or you're with John. Like,
right.
I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men and women should hold themselves to a standard. I ain't saying have fun. I ain't saying do your thing. Do whatever that is for you, right?
Right.
But yeah, you don't want to feel like a throwaway. And that's what that's how I feel these people, you know, you get dismissed and it's like,
yeah,
not today.
No, definitely not dismissing me. I can tell you that.
We know, Leah, because you ain't playing.
No. You ain't playing. Tanisha says I'm hardcore, guys. But what's so crazy, the advice she just gave y'all, she don't give me that advice. She's like, well, Leah, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. And I'd be like, I know that's right. You know what I mean? So she never uses the advice that I should think about it. Never, guys. She giving y'all advice.
I mean, because I just feel like if it's not given back, like I feel like, yo, if you know, in your like situations we talk about with you, like if the dude is not receiving or hearing what you're saying, like, well, goddamn, what more? That's why I get to the point, like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
You want me to lead you?
Right.
Because once I start leading, now I feel like, who wears the pants around here?
You feel that way just because you lead?
In certain situations.
He's so serious too.
Certain situations, yes. Like, I like to be a bit submissive. Like, I like for a man to be like, I got this. I like for a man to say, this is what I want. Because as a woman, I'm already that girl, right? I'm already like, yo, this is what I want. I'm always yelling that shit. So for a man to be like, this is what I want, and be like, stand on it and stuff, yeah, that shit's sexy. Because I have the right to say no.
It definitely is. It's definitely sexy when a man can tell you, I want you and only you. I want to be with you, and let's work on making this happen, right? So you can tell me that, but also I would need to see you acting upon that. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't listen to words. Like, words are cool. Like, you can tell me you love me. You can tell me all this stuff. To me, I need to see action. Like, I don't care. You don't have to say nothing. My man could be mute. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, as long as he acted like he really loved me and we were, you know, and everything felt good and I got those feelings in my stomach, because that's a big thing. Like, if you can make me smile off of nothing, me just looking at you make me smile, you're going to get all of Leah, okay? Let me tell you.
Look, I feel you though. I mean,
she's very nice when she likes you. Let me tell you, very nice.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so damn nice, and like I said, I love to give beautiful gifts. Like Valentine's Day would be like,
you give good gifts. Tanisha's a good gift giver. Let me tell you, okay.
I'll be thinking long and hard.
She gives good ones. Yes.
I love it. So I just, I love love, right? So when you're a person who loves love, you just and you just don't want to be screwed over, right? So you just want to navigate like cautiously, but you just want people to be emotionally available or okay with showing emotion. Like it is not, it's okay.
And you just want to be respected. You know what I mean? You want your feelings to feel validated.
Feel valid. Yep.
Yeah, like because I'm a feel like if you're feeling away, I'm gonna feel that. Like I'm gonna see that. One, I'm very in tune. Like you know what I mean with myself. I'm in tune with you. Like if I'm around you, I'm gonna know when something's wrong. I can read it in your eyes. Like that's just me. You know me, T. I can I can see it in your eyes, girl. You know, that's just
yes.
Like I can tell when something is bothering someone after I've talked to you like a few times. You know, so. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just respect each other, okay? Let's give each other lots of respect, and yeah, the love will come. Because I feel like if you respect me, then you are easily gonna love me.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Well, I think this whole conversation, Valentine's Day, turned into like
Everything.
What a man wants and what a girl wants.
I used to love that song. Christina Aguilera, you gotta come in. Is she on tour? She might be on tour, y'all. Not right now. She's not on tour right now, but I think she went back on tour before pandemic, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I just hope everyone has an amazing Valentine's Day. Okay. I hope some of our songs and our tips, help you out and, get your love on, whether it's loving yourself or loving somebody else. Okay. Get your love on.
Yes, but always love yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. Love yourself first before you can love anyone, okay? And get right, you know what I mean? Just the tips for today are to just truly not only just love yourself, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of expressing your emotion. Don't be afraid of telling someone how you really feel, because maybe they didn't know how they were feeling, and after you expressed yourself, they're like, oh my gosh, I had no clue she was feeling that way. Like, let me fix this, you know?
I totally agree. You never know how someone feels until you ask or you speak on yours, and that opens the door. Well, this was a good one. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yes, enjoy, guys. It's High Thoughts. Tune in every Tuesday, guys. We're coming through. Bye.
All right, peace.